Hello everyone, so this video is meant for people who have experience doing subject searches in databases, so incorporating controlled terminology into their searches. And they just want to learn how to do that in PubMed, since PubMed has a slightly different interface to other databases, and actually uses different terminology too. So if you're looking for subject headings or subjects in PubMed, you need to look for what are called the MeSH terms. So MeSH stands for medical subject headings. Any abstract that has been indexed for Medline should have these subjects tagged to them. If they say something different, like in processing or record provided by publisher, that type of thing, they won't have the MeSH terms yet. So just keep that in mind. But if you find a good article and you want to see the subject headings, just click on it to see the full record and scroll down, and they should be underneath the abstract down here. Now, if you don't see them, they may be minimized like so. So if you see a view that looks like this, just click on the chevron and you should be able to see the terms. The MeSH terms, or subject headings that have the asterisks attached to them, are simply the major topics of the article. If you like what you see, there are several things you can do. So if you click on any of these, you'll be presented with 3 actions. If you add to search, this will just stick the term up at the top on the search bar. If it's a major heading, it will keep indicating that, but if you don't want it to be a major heading, you can change this to MeSH. And then you can add in other keywords or other MeSH topics as you find them. Another thing you can do, so the other options, the search in PubMed action is automatically going to run a new search, and in this case pull back everything in PubMed that has oral health as a major topic. So I don't use that too often because most of the time I'm running kind of complex searches that have more keywords attached to them or more topics attached to them, but that is an option. Finally, if you click Search in MeSH, this will take you to what's called the MeSH thesaurus, where you can see a definition of the term and get some more information. So that's one way of finding MeSH headings. The other way is to search the MeSH thesaurus directly, and I just want to show you how to access it because it is not obvious whatsoever. So from the PubMed screen, you can access it down here, but say you're in PubMed and you've done some searching already. Say your screen looks something like this. What you can do is simply change this PubMed drop-down to MeSH and then type in a concept that you're interested in. So I had someone who contacted me who was interested in dental issues, and that's exactly how she put it. So try and get as close to proper medical terminology or health terminology as you can get. So if you're not sure, so dental, that's pretty straightforward. Issues, we're going to try something more like disorder or disease, that type of thing. And what MeSH will do is try and map it to the right subject terminology. So here it mapped it to tooth diseases and then a broader term here. So let me go ahead and click on tooth diseases and just show you the features here. If there's a definition, it would be right here. There are subheadings. You can combine tooth diseases if you want to. So you could click on one of these. So say you're interested in tooth injuries in particular. You can add that term, then add to the builder like so. You can also specify it to be a major topic and then add it to the search builder. Now, I don't use the major topic and subheadings too often, only if I'm getting back far too many results, because it will result in a very narrow search. PubMed automatically explodes terms, so many other databases do not do that, and all I mean by that is that if you do a subject heading search using tooth diseases, it automatically includes everything below it that's more specific. If you don't want it to do that, you can specify, just look for tooth diseases. I don't want anything else more specific. And finally, here is the subject heading tree, which you're probably familiar with if you've done searching in other databases. So the broader terms are higher up and to the left, and the narrower terms are lower down and to the right. I hope that helps you get acclimated to PubMed. And if you have more questions about subject heading searching, understand why it's useful, that type of thing, there's a separate video for that. Have a good day. Bye.